Well, I just left the Arctic, ice road is over, and I'm sitting in Wisconsin, and I'm trying to figure out what my next chapter looks like. For years, my life has been work, travel, recover, repeat. And now I have to sit and ask myself a really tough question. Am I building a life, or am I just surviving one? I'm back in Wisconsin for a bit, then down to Arkansas, back to Phoenix, and this summer I'm going to end up back in Alaska again, working another contract. Yeah, I know that kind of sounds like freedom, but in reality, it's really just being in between everywhere. I'm not fully settled. I'm definitely not retired. I'm not some full-time adventure guy. I'm just a regular guy trying to figure out how to make the second half of his life actually mean something. The North Slope does something to you. Between the darkness, the long hours, the isolation, it honestly strips life down pretty quick. You work 84 hours a week. You eat, sleep, repeat. And in a weird way, it can make life feel simpler than a normal life. But after a while, you really start knowing how fast the years start moving. And I don't want to wake up one day and realize all it was work, pay bills, and wait for that right time to live. Now, I'm not saying I don't want to work. I've worked my entire life, from the military, from my police work, from the security on the North Slope. Heck, I've even managed in factories. But I don't want work to be the only thing that I remember. And that's what this channel is becoming. Not just work, not just gear, not just travel, and not just Alaska. A good notebook. This Wanderings Traveler Journal is my go-to for all my tasks and what's going on in my life. Love this thing. Not because I need more stuff. I actually probably need a whole lot less, because some gear actually gets you to slow down and notice where you're at. Now this Lock Me, this thing is rugged as hell. This is what I use for my YouTube journal. This is incredible. This Leica, I love this thing. It slows me down and lets me see things differently. So over the next few months, that's what I want this channel to become. Some Alaska, some Wisconsin, some Arkansas, lots of road trips, some food, some gear, and some photography. But underneath it all, I want it to be about building a life that doesn't feel like I'm waiting for later. Because believe me, later comes fast. And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. A lot of people hit a point, look around and say, is this it? Not in a depressing way, just in a real way. You start wanting mornings to mean something. Places that wake you up, work that doesn't own you, and time with people you care about. That's the part that I want to chase now. So this is me, back from the Arctic, sitting at a picnic table in Wisconsin, trying to build the next version of my life. And hey, maybe that's what Beyond Borders was supposed to be all along. And remember, not every border is on a map. Some of them are the lines in our life that we finally decide to cross.